Hey everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. And while I was off screen, I found out something very unfortunate. Oops, sorry, I just bumped the mic with my cup of tea. Because I am thirsty too, I must admit. I have officially discovered that this shop that I wanted to go to get, hopefully, ride pod fuel, only takes experience points, so yeah, that's not going to help us very much now, is it? Monica's defense increased by 4! Yeah! Alright. Holy crap, 52 and 44? That means I must be missing some treasure chests somewhere. Because you don't want your partner's health to, not health, our defenses to be lower than a certain amount. Besides that, right now she can't even really fight on her own in those fights. Oh yeah, and I did say I was going to do some off-screen grinding at some point. I guess I'm going to go ahead and go through with the scene here real quick. And I'll see if I'm missing any of the miracle chests. I guess we'll find out later. Alright, well, since I'm already committed to going this way, let's go this way. Is there anything over here? No, but that would be a good place that I would hide it. You know that saying where, like, a lot of people do this when they play games. They're like, if it was me, I would do this here, or if it was me, I would do that here. And it's like, the game developers are not, like, going to think about places where people would put stuff. They're gonna put it in places where they think that, you know, is the best place to put it, you know? Anyway, we're able to move on now.
Our counterattack on Griffin should be starting soon. Are you prepared?
I believe so.
Right. All hands on deck! Preparing Paznos launch! Paznos, lift off!
Nice jet engine sounds. Although that doesn't really make much sense. It should be like the sound of a rocket ship. Now we can take those on. They're nothing.
What are those things?
We fought them before. What are you talking about? What are those things?
Those are the golems in Griffin's control.
We fought golems in the Balance Valley dungeon.
They're huge.
Yes, Griffin destroyed a mountain and created a whole army of golems.
I don't know why that makes me laugh. Anyway.
They're a magical force to be reckoned with.
Aw, Monica looks so concerned.
What should we do?
Don't worry, we'll make them taste the power of Paznos. Ready the weapons! Yes, sir.
Sorry if that's kind of dark. It basically like popped out like guns. That's kind of cool though, that one that like waves for them to move on, yeah.
Here they come.
Lord Agaris?
Again, like I said, it would take away from the scene a little bit if Monica's wearing the sexy ensemble
Not
or
yet.
whatever they call
We
it.
have to lure them closer.
And yes,
Now, fire!
if you are kind of weirded out by the fact that they put an outfit on that like that on a 15-year-old, don't worry, you're not alone. But some people don't really like to see it that way. They're like, does it really matter? I mean, it's not like they are like literally putting her in like underwear, more or less, you know. Even though some people say that swimsuits basically are underwear. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see what they look like.
Lord Agaris, Elena has arrived.
I hope you weren't hurt.
No, it was tough going, but the bombardment from Paznos saved us.
Aww.
Max.
Aww, so cute.
Mother.
Oh, you've gotten so big. I'm so happy to see you again.
Me too.
Oh, that face. Oh my god. That's the best.
How's your father?
Let's see. What's he gonna say? I don't really remember.
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that he wants to see you too.
Yes.
Mother?
What?
Can't you come back? Back to our time?
Max, please understand. This is the place where I have to be. I'm from this time, not yours.
And it's amazing I didn't fuck up the time-space continuum by by giving birth to you. If you believe in that kind of thing.
But even so, that's just selfish.
I expected him to do like a typical childish thing and say, that's not fair, you know.
That's just so...
Max.
You know, I must admit, I think this is technically the first time I've seen this scene, so... Or at least I don't remember it too much, because like I said, I remember seeing Monica say, damn, 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 but I don't remember this that much.
If that's the case...
Oh, I love this.
I mean, if that's how things are, then you shouldn't have come to my time in the first place.
Oh, man. Typical kid thing to say.
Max, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No one can exist in two separate times.
That is true. Even though there's time travel is not really real anyway, not necessarily.
So, you're both going.
Yes, we got the word from Luna Lad that Ixion was finished. We're going to ride it into the distant past. And then we're gonna find Griffin and do what needs to be done.
Okay.
I hope you will, Max, Monica. You don't want to talk with Elena?
Aww.
No, it's fine.
I understand. Be careful out there. You're our only hope. Bring the light back to our world. We're counting on you.
All right.
I don't know if you can even go and find Elena. Come to think of it. Like, I really don't think you can. Day 1, 2, 3, wow. But yeah, I don't think you can ever go back and just talk to her. I say, why is my Nova Cannon all the way down here? But it's because I was gonna go do some grinding. Okay, so let's go take care of that real quick. We're gonna go here. We're not gonna move on just yet because I don't really feel comfortable going to the next area until I've tested out some of the stuff. Okay, so that's the beginning of it. Let's go to floor 3. And that's the little dragons. That would be kind of dangerous. Oh, actually, let's go to the clear without healing since we can do that now. Might as well get that out of the way. Oh man. You must know, I just checked the time and I just realized that I'll probably end up having to actually end the session after this. Oh, that is amazing! Holy shit! Okay, we have never actually gotten to use that weapon. Like I think we might have tried using the original one, but I don't remember ever, I don't remember ever, actually seeing that in action, so. Like I said, I believe that the weapon that I ended up using the most, we ended up using the most was actually either the Nova Cannon or the Cannonball arm. In most cases, if we wanted to do something up close, we used the one Cannonball arm. That might actually sound really stupid, but actually it makes a pretty good amount of sense. I wonder if Monica could actually take these guys out with this sword by itself. Probably not, if I had to guess. And yes, I am sorry if it bothers you switching back and forth all the time like this. And I do need to give some of these points to the Ripods, so. Because we need to get enough for the next one thing too. I mean, that is just amazing though. The fact that we never tried that is just amazing to me. Alright, so we were able to level up at least one of these weapons. That's good. Ooh, excuse me. Of course, we probably could have easily done one of the later stages to get even more points. But I wanted to do this first stage just to get it out of the way, you know. It actually does seem to slow us down though, so to speak, you know.
Wait till they get a load of this!
It blocks with the edges. That's funny. Even though that makes really no sense at all. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but one time I decided to do some research on sword fighting because I gotta admit, I think swords are pretty awesome and stuff. So I was curious, like, I was like, is it realistic in the movies when, like, they, like, bash the, you know, edges of the swords together? And they say, no, that actually is just a Hollywood thing. They say, back in the day, if there was, like, a real sword fight, they would actually, what's the word? They would, use the edge of the blade, like the like fat end of the blade, basically, whatever that's called. Oops, I fell.
You're kidding!
But yeah, they would use that part of the blade instead of the one area of the blade, like the edge where the cutting edge is, you know, basically. And I was like, oh, so that actually does make a lot of sense because, I mean,
You're kidding!
there's more surface to the other area, so
You're
I guess in that I could see why they would do that. But they say that doing that is actually also a bad idea because in a real fight,
Wait till they get a
you
load of
would
this.
only want to use like you'd want to rely on like moving out of the way of the sword and stuff like that, like dodging more or less. Because if you try to rely on blocking on it, they can just like smack the sword out of your hand in that case. Because like there's like disarm techniques that can do that. And I thought that was like so cool reading about that. I don't know. I am one of those people that would just like think it'd be so cool to you know, do like, oh, oops, like a fake sword fight with someone, you know, like with like those swords that aren't meant to hurt, but like you can use them to like, you know, not like the foils, those are lame. I'm sorry, they kind of are lame to me. But I'm talking about like the kendo sticks and stuff like that, like the wooden swords that you can actually beat each other with without it hurting too much, you know? Like it will hurt after a while, but like you could beat each other with those, right? That's the ones I like. And I remember when I was a kid, this guy brought some kendo sticks to you know, I think it was church. Yeah, is when like we got to do them. Like it was, this guy had a couple of them, and so he brought them to church for everyone to kind of see what they are and how they work and all that. And so me and my brother were good, like big fans of wooden swords anyway, and we would always, you know, fight each other for fun. And so we were like, oh, this is so cool, you know. We so need to try this out. And so what ended up happening is I think we were given like 2 rounds basically, you know. And so the first round I think I lost because I just kind of, oh, hello.
Looks like we got them all.
Oops. I think I ended up, you know, getting the, like, I think I ended up trying to be more defensive than offensive, you know? You know, like some people say, a good offense, like, a good, like, or something like that, like a good defense is a good offense or something like that, like some bullshit, you know? And, I remember, so I lost that first round, but then the second round, I just like went crazy with the wooden sword and just like swung it like so many different ways so that it would take like, you know, take him off guard, so to speak. And it worked because I got a hit on him. And like I remember the guy in charge of our class that time did basically make a joke about it. He was like, wow, that was like intense, you know. I don't remember who won the third round, but I just remember doing that. I think it was so funny, you know. But yeah, like I remember my brother and a good friend of mine went to the medieval, I think, no, was it the medieval fair? Like, we have like a medieval fair in our hometown, and also we have like, and then there's also like the Scarborough Fair, I think in like, I think it's in Texas. And it might have been that one that we went to, I don't remember. But they had this sword fighting thing, and they actually have swords that were kind of semi-sharp, but they put you like in a full like set of armor, right? So you can't actually hurt each other. And your goal is to pop these balloons on the opponent's person, you know, or whatever, right? And so I remember my brother tried using that strategy where he's like swinging the sword all over the place so the guy doesn't know where to block, and popped one of the balloons because of that. And I was like, that's so awesome, you know. You know what? I'm actually going to, I think, call this for today. And, you know, basically just call it a day in general. So, when I come back to, this awesome game, we will move on to Chapter 6, I believe. I think that would be possible. But I might go ahead and look up some of the Miracle Chest locations while off screen to make sure I don't miss any of them that we could potentially have missed so far. And I might just go back and grab the ones that I didn't grab from Chapter 4, because, you know, I know it said don't grab them until this time, but I really don't think you need to wait that long, so I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys look forward to my other videos like usual. And my final thing here, you know, that scene with Max's mom and all that, it's a really like heart-wrenching scene, yes, but I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's also not very memorable to me, because I'm pretty sure I have seen it before, but I don't remember it that much. And it's kind of sad that that's what it ends on, you know? It's just like, oh, okay, cool. But anyway, I will see you guys when I record next. Till then, everyone, bye.